She came galloping in like she owned the damn place in a horse, no less, straight through my backyard while my daughter was practicing her ballet on the lawn. The crunch of my little girl's spine still haunts my ears. And now Karen has the audacity to claim I set her up for a lawsuit. You ever feel that kind of fury that freezes your veins before it boils them? It happened on a lazy Saturday morning. My daughter, Lila, had finally worked up the confidence to do her outdoor routine. She was twirling graceful, full of light. I was just inside, watching through the screen door, sipping coffee. Then came the thundering hooves. Boom. 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 And then screams. Her screams. I dropped my mug. It shattered. So did everything else in my world. Karen, the HOA president from hell, came tearing through on a full-grown stallion, like she was reenacting some budget cowboy drama. The horse slipped on the sprinkler-wet grass, and toppled right on top of my baby. Karen stood there after, panting, muttering something about trimming weeds along the fence line and community beautification. I couldn't hear her over the sound of my own heartbeat in my ears or over Lila's sobs as I knelt beside her, too afraid to move her legs. What the hell were you thinking? I screamed, but my voice cracked. Karen shrugged. Shrugged. She shouldn't have been playing there, she said, like Lila's shattered spine was her fault. That's when I saw red. But revenge? Oh, that came later. Emergency surgery. 3 titanium rods. Weeks in a pediatric ICU. And all the while, Karen sent her little HOA notices: you've violated lawn decor codes. Remove the prayer candles. You owe fines for unauthorized medical personnel entering through the backyard gate. What kind of monster does that? Then came the final insulta lawsuit. Karen sued me. Claimed my unkept grass caused her horse to lose footing. Said the whole thing was an unfortunate accident and she was the real victim of trauma. Can you believe that? I thought it was some sick joke. But no, she was serious. Her lawyer even brought in a landscape expert who submitted forged reports about my yard slope. The nerve. The absolute fraud of it all. But here's the thing about Karen. She underestimates people. Always has. She thought I was just some sobbing mom who'd crumble under pressure. Oh, Karen, you should have looked deeper. I hired a private investigator. I dug up records from previous neighborhoods. Turns out this wasn't her first horse-related incident. In 2017, she rode a pony through someone's wedding arch and got banned from the property. In 2019, she tried to lead a community horse parade without permits and ended up trampling a farmer's produce stand. There was a pattern. And Wurst lied to her HOA board about having insurance. She forged the documents to get her little horse escapades approved. I got my hands on the originals. Brought it to my attorney. That's when things turned. During the trial, she strutted in like she was walking a red carpet. Arrogant smirk. Tan blazer. Even wore a stupid brooch shaped like a horse. I sat in the front row, holding my daughter's hand. Lila was in a wheelchair, but she held her head high. When the forged insurance documents were presented, you could feel the air shift. The judge stared at her. Is this your signature? Karen froze. Her lips moved, but no sound came out. A squeak, maybe. Perjury, the prosecutor whispered. You should have seen her face. When the jury came back, it wasn't just civil penalties. It was criminal. Fraud. Perjury. Reckless endangerment. Child endangerment. The verdict hit her like her own damn horse. Karen cried. Sobbed. But there was no sympathy left in that courtroom. Not after Lila rolled herself to the witness stand and told them, voice shaking, I used to dream of dancing. Now I dream of walking. There wasn't a dry eye in the room. They led Karen out in cuffs. You know what the kicker is? That HOA tried to distance themselves real quick. But turns out, by enabling Herbie approving her horse rides without verifying insurance, they were liable too. The entire board resigned within a week. The HOA is now under court-appointed supervision. Sometimes karma doesn't just knock, it gallops in with steel hooves. Lila's in physical therapy now. She's smiling again. She may never dance like before, but she's learning to swim, and paints every afternoon. She says she wants to be a lawyer. And Karen? She's behind bars. No horses. No power. Just cold floors and barred windows. Tell me again, Karenho's trespassing now,